Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Cavalier Field. Today's matchup features the visiting Denver Cougars and your Dodge City A's. This is the final game of the four-game series between the A's and the Cougars. And the A's are also down to their final 3 games of the regular season. Let's go ahead and take a look at our matchups for tonight. The Denver Cougars come into tonight's contest. They are 15-16 overall. And your Dodge City A's are 17-17 overall. A look around the Rocky Mountain League, a very pivotal game occurring tonight in Hayes, America. It is the Hayes Larks and Liberal BJs going at it. The BJs lost to the Larks last night, a 6-4 decision in favor of the Larks. First place rights on the line. So let's go ahead and take a look around the league at the Mat League standings as of tonight. Still in first place, it is the Liberal BJs at 23-2. The Hayes Larks in second at 21-3. The Dodge City A's in third at 14-11, followed by the Game Day Angels at 11-13. The Colorado Springs Outlaws at 12-16. The Denver Cougars at 11-15. The Fort Collins Foxes at 6-20, and the Rough Riders at 4-22. The A's firmly in third place currently have the final game against the Denver Cougars tonight, and then we'll host the BJs tomorrow night right here at Cavalier Field, and then travel on Sunday to the Liberal BJs to wrap up the regular season. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups tonight. Leading off for the Denver Cougars, the designated hitter, number 4, Gavin Schmay. The batting second, shortstop, number 9, TJ Ream. Batting third, center fielder, number 18, Cam Huron. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 26, Will Brossel. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 17, Nick Crandall. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 15, John Peliquin. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 6, Zeke Minnick. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 24, Alex Martinez. And rounding out the lineup for the Denver Cougars is the left fielder, number 20, Adam Werchen. The starting pitcher for the Cougars tonight is number 28, Andrew Hayes. And now the starting lineup for your Dodge City A's. Leading off, center fielder, number 10, Roberto Gonzalez. Batting second, second baseman, number 7, Tyler Toby. Batting third, third baseman, number 34, Artie Ramirez. Batting fourth, first baseman, number 14, Carson Wright. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 9, Brendan O'Sullivan. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 22, Kyle Morrell. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 3, Matthew Sandoval. Batting eighth, catcher, number 18, Alex Cummings. And rounding out the lineup for your Dodge City A's is shortstop, number 23, Brock Denbo. Tyson Pereira on the mound tonight for the Dodge City A's, and let's take a look at his season standings as we are finishing the lineups and getting ready for the national anthem here tonight. Tyson Pereira on the mound for the Dodge City A's. He comes into tonight with a 2-3 record overall. He steps onto the mound with a 6.253 ERA. We are ready for the national anthem. We're going to step aside, and we'll be back with first pitch after this. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Gavin Schmay leading off for the Denver Cougars, out to face Tyson Pereira on the mound for the A's. First pitch thrown in and hit out into right field. One pitch, one out for the Denver Cougars. The first pitch was thrown down at 7:04 p.m. We're underway here in Dodge City. That will bring in TJ Ream. The first pitch to Ream misses outside for ball number 1. Second pitch comes back to the inside edge, and they call that a ball. 2-0 the count now for TJ Ream. Pereira elects to go back outside. Another called ball, 3-0. After one pitch and a fly out, Tyson Pereira down in the count against Ream, 3-0. That pitch right over the plate for strike number 1. A 3-1 delivery from Pereira. Right over the plate again. A full count now to TJ Ream. Payoff pitch. Pereira waves a couple of them off. He's got what he wants and comes set. Payoff pitch is hit out into left field, and it is gone over the left field wall. A solo home run to give the Denver Cougars a 1-0 lead in the top of the first. That will bring in Cam Uron. The first pitch into Uron misses for ball number 1. Swing and a miss, evens the count at 1 apiece. The 1-1 delivery, that is fouled off back behind the press box, and down in the count 1-2 is Uron. Pitch misses outside. Evens the count at 2 apiece to Uron. The Denver Cougars played the Dodge City A's here at home at Cavalier Field Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Those games on the 8th, 9th, and 10th of July. The first game, a 12-0 decision in favor of the Dodge City A's. The second game, a 4-3 decision in favor of the A's, and the A's come from behind in the bottom of the 8th. Took the lead in the 9th to win that one. And then the A's again on Sunday, July the 10th, an 8-3 decision in favor of the A's. Uron will go down. Uron goes down looking. That will bring in Will Brossel. First pitch to Brossel in for ball number 1. Two and 0 the count to Brossel. Brossel, the left-handed hitter. Pitch is fouled off, and we'll put Brossel in the count at 2-1. Well, Brossel was the 3-hole hitter the last time that the Cougars played the A's here That pitch hit out to left field. Matthew Sandoval tracking it. He'll haul it in. That will be the final out of the inning for the Denver Cougars. We are headed to the bottom of the first. The A's trailing 1-0. It will be Roberto Gonzalez, Tyler Tobey, and Artie Ramirez due up when we return. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Roberto Gonzalez leading off for the Dodge City A's. Takes the first pitch he sees inside for ball number 1, and Gonzalez dances back, shuffles quickly to get out of the way of that inside pitch. 1-0 delivery. Comes again inside, but called a strike this time, evens a count at 1 apiece. Swung on and missed, and that will put Gonzalez down in the count 1-2. Pitch is fouled off, and we'll do the 1-2 over again. Swing and a miss, and a rare first out for Roberto Gonzalez. That will bring in Tyler Tobey with 1 away. Tobey out to face the right-handed Hayes. Hayes has not pitched against the Dodge City A's yet this year. First pitch to Tobey, misses outside. Makes it 1-0. Tobey sends that one, chopper down to short, throw to first in time, and 2 away now for the A's. That will bring in Artie Ramirez. Artie out to face the right-handed Hayes. Some checking going on with the home plate umpire. I don't know if there was an issue or exactly what had happened, but we're going to go back to play. 2 away for the Dodge City A's, and Artie Ramirez stepping in. First pitch to Ramirez, swung on and missed. He's down in the count, 0-1. Ramirez takes the second pitch he sees and sends it out into right center field. It will bounce off the wall. Ramirez will be in safely with a stand-up double. 1 aboard for the A's with 2 out. That will bring in Carson Wright, the Dodge City Community College Conquistador. The first hit of the game for the A's, and it is an extra bases hit. First pitch to Wright. This is outside for ball number 1. Wind blowing out here at Cavalier Field. Swing and a miss, and that will even the count at 1 apiece to Carson Wright. Currently 97 degrees in Dodge City. Feels like 101. Wind blowing from the south-southeast at 22 mile an hour. So good wind blowing out here at Cavalier Field. 2-1 the count to Carson Wright. Wright chops that one down the third base line, fielded by the third baseman. The throw is errant to first. That will score Ramirez, and the A's tie this one up on the errant throw. Carson Wright in at second base now. That will bring in Brendan O'Sullivan. Runner on second for the Dodge City A's, and we are tied at 1 apiece. First pitch into O'Sullivan. They say catches the outer part of the zone. 0-1. One offering from Hayes. Pitch misses down low and evens a count at 1 apiece. Pitch is fouled off, and O'Sullivan now down in the count 1-2. Hayes looking in. Finally got something he likes and comes set. The 1-2 offering. Looks back at second. Throws home, and that one down low evens a count at 2 apiece. The defense for the Denver Cougars from left to right in the outfield. Adam Orchin, Cam Huron, and Alex Martinez. Around the infield from left to right, Nick Crandall, TJ Ream, John Peliquin, and Will Brossel. Hayes on the mound and Zeke Minnick behind the plate. Pitch is hit. It's headed out into the gap at left center. It will roll up to the wall and take a bounce. Brendan O'Sullivan in safely at second, and the A's now lead this one 2-1 as Carson Wright comes in to score. The A's trading places on the base paths. That will bring in Kyle Morrell. Kyle Morrell in to face the right-handed Hayes. Denver Cougars with their camouflage tops, white pants. The A's currently tonight with their green tops, white numbers outlined in gold, white pants as well. 1-0 to Morrell. Second pitch misses outside. Brings a count to 2-0. The 2-0 delivery misses up high at the letters. 3-0 now the count to Kyle Morrell. Offering from Hayes. Catches the outer part of the zone and evens a count at, now 3-1. Doesn't even a count. The 3-1 misses outside, and that will put runners on first and second for the Dodge City A's. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. The A's leading 2-1. And we have a mound visit from the Denver Cougars head coach, Andrew Hayes. Walking around the mound. I don't know if he's struggling with some sweat, but keeps wiping at his eyes. It is a warm evening here in Dodge City. I can tell you from experience. I was outside all day long in this. Mound visit will be broken up and we'll go back to playing. Matthew Sandoval stepping in the box for the Dodge City A's. Sandoval steps in to face Hayes. First pitch misses inside, makes it 1-0. Second pitch, that one misses outside. 2-0 the count now for Matthew Sandoval. Brendan O'Sullivan out at second after a double. Kyle Morrell drew a walk to put him at first. 3-0 now the count to Matthew Sandoval. Hayes comes set. The 3-0 offering misses a 4-pitch walk, and that will load the bases for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in the catcher, Alex Cummings. Cummings played in the last game against these Denver Cougars. Struck out 3 times in that contest. First pitch to Cummings. Misses inside. 1-0. Alex Cummings played in the first game as well. 2 hits and drove in 2 runs. Pitch misses inside. The catcher Minnick pops up, trying to catch O'Sullivan off at third. Nothing doing. We'll go back to the 2-0 count. The 2-0 offering catches the outer half of the plate. 2-1 for Alex Cummings. Cummings, the 8th batter to come to the plate this inning. A's leading 2-1, 2 away, and bases loaded. Pitch is hit. It's headed out into the gap at right center field. That will score at least 1. There is 2, and Cummings in safely at second. An RBI double for Alex Cummings, and the A's now lead this one 4-1. That will bring in the shortstop, Brock Denbo. Runners at second and third for the Dodge City A's. And the righty-righty matchup between Hayes and Denbo. First pitch misses outside, bounces in the opposite batter's box for ball number 1. The 1-0 offering. Catches the outer part of the zone, evens the count at 1 apiece. Denbo chops that one. It's high over the head of the pitcher, fielded by the shortstop. Throw to first was in time, and that will end the inning for the A's. The A's send the entire order to the plate. They lead this one 4-1. We're headed to the top of the second. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Top of the second, Nick Crandall leading off for the Denver Cougars. The first pitch into Crandall misses up high for ball number 1. Tyson Pereira back on the mound for his now second inning of work. 2-0 the count to Crandall. Swung on and missed, and that will put Crandall in at 2-1. Pivotal game about to begin in Hays, Kansas tonight, as it is the Larks and BJs. Once again, that pitch, a curveball, catches Crandall looking. Evens a count at 2 apiece. The Hays Larks currently 1.5 games back out of first place. Pitch up high, the appeal down, they say no, he did not go, and a full count now to Nick Crandall. The payoff pitch from Pereira. Misses outside, a leadoff walk for Crandall, and one aboard for the Cougars. That will bring in John Peliquin. Peliquin was the starting pitcher for the Denver Cougars in Game 2. Went 6.2 innings in that one. Takes the first pitch he sees for strike number 1. That pitch is popped up high. Artie Ramirez giving chase. He's got it. One away for the Denver Cougars. That pitch popped up and fielded just ahead of the home plate in the Dodge City A's bullpen. That brings in the catcher, Zeke Minnick. One away for the Cougars and runner on first. The first pitch to Minnick. Swung on. It is fouled off as it pops down and hits him in the back. Down in the count, 0-1. Tyson Pereira making his 7th appearance overall for the Dodge City A's. Comes into tonight's contest, 31.2 innings pitched. A 2-3 record overall. The second pitch into Minnick. This is inside, evens a count at 1 apiece. Tyson Pereira overall on the season, 34 hits, 27 runs, 22 earned. Has walked 18. And struck out 37. The 1-1 offering from Pereira. Swung on and missed, and Minnick down in the count, 1-2. Minnick will swing and miss. He'll go down. Another K will be added outside the press box, the second one of the game. Minnick goes down swinging, and that is 2 away for the Cougars. That brings in Alex Martinez. Martinez played in the second game against the Dodge City A's as he takes a big swing and a miss and goes down in the count, 0-1. In the second game in the 4-3 loss for the Cougars, Martinez scored a run. He had 1 hit, walked on once. Throw to first was not in time. Martinez in the second game scored 1 run as well, 2 hits. Now down in the count, 0-2 is Martinez. Tyson Pereira Last pitched for the Dodge City A's. Tyson Pereira made his last appearance on July the 13th. Pitched against the Rough Riders, got the win in that game, went 6.1 innings. 5 hits, 4 runs, all earned, walked 4, and struck out 11. 2-2 the count now to Alex Martinez. Pitch misses outside, a full count. The payoff pitch from Pereira. Runner takes off, but it is a walk issued to Alex Martinez, and that will bring in Adam Werchen with 2 away. Werchen led off in the first game against the A's, the 12-0 loss for the Cougars. Walked on once and struck out once in that one. He was the leadoff hitter all 3 nights and is the 9-hole hitter here tonight. The first pitch to Werchen. Catches the outer part of the zone. 0-1. Pitch again over the strike zone and has Werchen down in the count 0-2. Offering from Pereira. It is fouled off and will do the 0-2 over again. Tyson's highest pitch count so far this season, 113. That was against the Rough Riders on the 13th of July. The 0-2 offering misses outside, brings the count to 1-2. Tyson Pereira has struck out 11, his highest against the Rough Riders. That on the 13th of June, his next highest, a 10 strikeout. That was against the Angels on June the 20th. That pitch sent down the right field line and fouled off, and will do the 1-2 over again. Pitch comes in and gets Werchen looking. That will end the inning for the Cougars. Another K to be hung on the press box, and we are headed to the bottom of the second. We are back at the top of the order for the A's with Roberto Gonzalez, Tyler Tobey, and Artie Ramirez due up when we return. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Roberto Gonzalez leading off for the Dodge City A's. He will face Andrew Hayes back out for his second inning of work, and Gonzalez takes the first pitch he sees for ball number 1. Swing and a miss, and that will even the count at 1 apiece for Gonzalez. Gonzalez struck out swinging his last time up. Two and one, the count now for Gonzalez. Sends that pitch right back up the middle. It will be a base hit. Roberto Gonzalez comes into tonight hitting .469 on the season, a .547 on-base percentage. One aboard for the Dodge City A's, and that will bring in Tyler Tobey. Tyler Tobey grounded out his first time up. He comes into tonight's contest hitting .333, a .378 on-base percentage for Tobey. He takes the first pitch he sees outside, strike number 1. A's leading 4-1 here in the bottom of the second. 0-1 offering from Hayes. Comes in for a strike, and Gonzalez takes off for second. He is in safely. So the 0-2 now to Tyler Tobey. Gonzalez with the lead off a second. The 0-2 offering is hit up the middle. It's headed out to center field. It will be caught for out number 1. Tobey will fly out, and that will bring in Artie Ramirez. Ramirez doubled the first time up. Artie Ramirez comes into tonight's contest hitting .327 on the season, a .368 on-base percentage. The first pitch, time is called. Ramirez steps out. Andrew Hayes with 41 pitches so far in this contest. 22 have been strikes. The first pitch after he takes a long look back at Gonzalez at second. First pitch in low for ball number 1. One and 0, the count to Artie Ramirez. Pitch comes in and low. Throw down to third as Roberto Gonzalez takes off. He is in safely. Back-to-back stolen bases for Gonzalez. 3-0, the count now. 2-0. Offering. Comes in and gets away from the catcher. Gonzalez in safely. He'll be in on a wild pitch. The A's now lead this one 5-1. 3-0 the count to Artie Ramirez. Roberto Gonzalez come into tonight's contest with 12 stolen bases. He's now up to 14, and Artie Ramirez draws a 4-pitch walk, and runner on first now for the A's. That will bring in Carson Wright. Carson Wright got on an error his last time up. Wright takes the first pitch. He sees for strike number 1. Second pitch in for strike number 2, and Carson Wright comes into tonight's contest hitting .303 on the season, a .439 on-base percentage. The 0-2 offering from Hayes. Swung on and missed, and Wright will go down swinging. 2 away now for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Brendan O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan doubled his last time up. Brendan O'Sullivan hitting .340 on the season, a .425 on-base percentage. O'Sullivan steps in to face Andrew Hayes. The first pitch misses inside, sends O'Sullivan scooting back. 1-0. Pitch in for a strike, evens the count at 1 apiece. One offering, misses down low, 2-1 to Brendan O'Sullivan. It was Artie Ramirez that really started the scoring for the Dodge City A's in the top of the first. Pitch misses high, 3-1 now for Brendan O'Sullivan. The A's with 5 runs on 4 hits so far in this game. That pitch sent out to right field, and it will be fielded by Martinez. Out number 3 for the A's, and we are headed to the top of the third. The A's leading 5-1. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. We will take this opportunity to thank our Grand Slam sponsors, the City of Dodge City and Ford County, Curbs Law Office, McDonald's Kiel Enterprises LLC, Lewis Automotive Group, Lauren Dahl, and the Community Foundation of Southwest Kansas. Thank you for your sponsorship and support of Dodge City A's baseball. Gavin Schmay leading off the top of the third for the Denver Cougars. He takes the first pitch for strike number one. Second pitch in and misses low, evens the count at one apiece. Tyson Pereira on the mound now for his third inning of work. Pitch again misses high, 2-1 now to Schmay. Back at the top of the order for the Denver Cougars, Schmay 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up. Big swing and a miss, and that will even the count at 2 apiece. Schmay will take the opportunity to step out. He's going to adjust his batting gloves. Step back in for the 2-2 offering from Tyson Pereira. Pitch misses outside, a full count. The payoff pitch from Pereira. Shakes a couple off. He's got what he wants. Comes set, delivers. It is hit on the ground, fielded by Ramirez at third. Throw to first. Carson Wright makes a tag in time, and one away for the Denver Cougars. That will bring in TJ Ream. Ream, the only run for the Denver Cougars so far in this game. A solo shot over the left field wall. He takes the first pitch he sees and fouls it off. Down in the count, 0-1. Ream will foul that one off as well. It heads down the first base line. Down in the count, 0-2. Pitch misses outside. 1-2 now the count for TJ Ream. Pereira fires in. He gets Ream swinging. Another K to be added to the press box, and there has now been a strikeout in every inning for the Denver Cougars. That brings in Cam Huron. Huron, the first strikeout victim for the Cougars, struck out looking in the top of the first. Takes the first pitch he sees over the outer edge for strike number one. 2 away for the Cougars. Pitch comes back inside, evens the count at 1 apiece. Pitch misses again. 2-1 the count for Cam Huron. The 2-1 offering from Pereira. Misses up at the letters. 3-1 now. The 3-1 offering is fouled off. Another full count. Pereira takes a walk around the mound and he'll step on. He's got what he wants, the payoff pitch. Misses inside, and a walk issued to Cam Huron. That will bring in Will Brossel. Brossel 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up. First pitch Misses outside, 1-0 the count now for Brossel. Brossel makes contact with that one and fouls it off. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Brossel in the first game against the Dodge City A's, 1 hit, walked on once. No, rather, he struck out twice in that one. In the second game, he walked on once. And in the third game, scored 1 run, 2 hits, and struck out twice. 1-2 the count to Brossel. Swung on and fouled off, and we'll do the 1-2 over again. Tyson Pereira takes a look over at the runner at first with Huron. The 1-2 offering is hit in the air. It's headed out to center field. Gonzalez tracking it. He's got it, and that will end the inning for the Dodge City A's. Or rather, for the Denver Cougars. We're headed to the bottom of the third. It will be Kyle Morrell, Matthew Sandoval, and Alex Cummings due up when we return. You've been listening to A's Baseball. Welcome back into Cavalier Field. We are headed to the bottom of the third. The A's leading this one 5-1. Kyle Morrell leading off for the A's. He walked on his last time up. Morrell steps in hitting .313 on the season, a .414 on-base percentage. Morrell in to face Hayes. The first pitch driven to second base, bobbled by the second baseman. Morrell will beat it out. A fielding error for the second baseman. That will bring in Matthew Sandoval. Sandoval walked on his first time up. He'll take the first pitch he sees and sends it out into right field. Runners on the corners now for the Dodge City A's. Matthew Sandoval hitting .274 on the season, a .430 on-base percentage. That brings in the catcher, Alex Cummings. Alex Cummings doubled his last time up. Cummings hitting .253 on the season, a .371 on-base percentage. Takes the first pitch he sees for ball number 1. Pitch in and catches his own, evens the count at 1 apiece for the catcher Cummings. 1-1 offering from Hayes. He will throw over to first, and he catch Sandoval a little far off. 1 away now for the A's. The 1-1 offering to Cummings. Swung on and missed, and down in the count now 1-2. One away for the A's. Cummings takes that one and fouls it off. We'll do the 1-2 over again. Cummings sends that one. It's a chopper back to the shortstop. Throw to first in time. Shortstop Ream charges in and throws to first. Now 2 away for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Brock Denbo. Denbo grounded out his first time up. Brock Denbo takes the first pitch. He sees ball number 1. Denbo hitting 184 on the season, a .330 on-base percentage. Denbo sends that one. It's headed out into center field. And it is caught by Huron. That will end the inning for the A's. A's goes scoreless. We're headed to the top of the 4th. You've been listening to Dodge City A's baseball. Take this opportunity to thank our home run sponsors, Rabine Brothers Law Firm, Conant Construction LLC, Parker Haskins Insurance Incorporated, Duke Energy, Edward Jones Melanie Harshberger, Town Place Suites by Marriott, and EDF Renewables Incorporated Spearville 3 Wind Project. Thank you for your sponsorship and support of Dodge City A's baseball. Leading off the top of the 4th, it is Nick Crandall. The first pitch he sees, grounded back at the pitcher Tyson Pereira. Throw to first in time, and 1 away for the Denver Cougars. Tyson Pereira out for his 4th inning of work. and he will face John Peliquin. Peliquin 0 for 1, flew out his last time up. First pitch in and misses. 1-0 the count for Peliquin. 1-0 offering. Misses outside, 2-0. Swing and a miss, and that will get Peliquin at 2-1. Four Ks for Pereira so far in this game. The 2-1 offering catches the zone and evens the count at 2 apiece. Tyson Pereira, the 2-2 offering. It is fouled off. Peliquin took off thinking it was going to be a drop third strike, but it was fouled off. We'll do the 2-2 over again. Two-two pitch. That one's fouled off back and hits the pole. We'll do it over again. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming for Peliquin. It is fouled off again. 3 straight foul balls. Tyson Pereira now with 69 pitches in this game. 41 have been strikes. Pitch misses inside, and a full count now for John Peliquin. Pereira takes his stance on the first base side of the rubber. Payoff pitch was swung on. The throw to first will be in time, and 2 away now for the Denver Cougars. Pitch got away from the catcher Cummings. He chased it down, made the throw to first, and there are 2 away. That will bring in Zeke Minnick. Minnick struck out his last time up. The first pitch misses just outside. 1-0. Minnick sends that one. It's just over the outstretched arms of the third baseman Ramirez, and one aboard for the Cougars. It looks like Jackson Stahl will be the courtesy runner for the Denver Cougars. That brings in Alex Martinez. Martinez sends that pitch. It's just past the arms of Carson Wright. Runners on the corners now for the Cougars. That brings in Adam Warchin. Warchin struck out looking his last time up. The first pitch to Warchin. In and low for ball 1. Pitch in and catches the outer part of the zone. Evens the count at 1 apiece. 2 away for the Cougars in the top of the 4th. The A's leading this one 5-1. Pitch comes in, misses on the inner part. 2-1. Now the count to Warchin. Warchin, the 9-hole hitter for the Cougars. Pitch misses outside. 3-1. Several hitters have been able to work full counts against Tyson Pereira tonight. The 3-1 offering. A strike. Warchin thought he drew the walk. A full count now. Runners on the corners for the Cougars, 2 away. Pereira looks over at first. The payoff pitch. Misses down low. They fake the throw to third. Bases loaded now for the Denver Cougars. We're going to have a mound visit from head coach Chris Woodruff. That will bring in the entire infield. Back at the top of the order for the Denver Cougars, it will be Gavin Schmay when we return to play. Will break up the mound visit. We'll head back to work. Bases loaded for the Denver Cougars. So far in this game, the Cougars 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors. They have stranded 3 so far. The A's 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and they have stranded 4. The first pitch in to Gavin Schmay back at the top of the order. A swing and a miss. Down in the count, 0-1. Few high clouds starting to filter in. The 0-1 offering swung on and missed. Schmay down in the count, 0-2. Lights on here at Cavalier Field. The full field in shadows now. The 0-2 offering swung on and missed, and Schmay will get the strikeout in the 5th K being hung on the press box. The Cougars leave them loaded. We're headed to the bottom of the 4th. It will be the top of the order for the A's. Roberto Gonzalez, Tyler Tobey, and Artie Ramirez due up when we return. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Roberto Gonzalez leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Dodge City A's. Takes the first pitch. He sees 4, ball number 1. Gonzalez 1 for 2 in this game. A strikeout and a single. Swing and a miss, and he's even in the count at 1 apiece. Gonzalez with a .688 slugging percentage for the A's this season. Takes that pitch. It's headed out into center field. It will drop in for a hit, played off the hop by Euron, and Gonzalez aboard with a single. That will bring in Tyler Tobey. Tyler Tobey 0 for 2 in this game, flew out his last time up. Tobey slugging .440 this season. No action in either bullpen. The first pitch from Hayes in for ball number 1. Tobey fouls it off. Makes the count even at 1 apiece. The 1-1 offering is thrown over to first instead. Not in time. Pitch in low in the zone, strike number 2. The 1-2 offering from Hayes. Swung on and fouled off, and we'll do the 1-2 over again. Pitch misses outside, throw to second, not in time as Gonzalez was stealing. Gonzalez in safely with his 15th stolen base of the season. 2-2 count now to Tyler Tobey. Pitch is fouled off. Tobey will stay alive, and we'll do the 2-2 over again. Long look back at second. Pitch into Tobey and misses high. A full count now. Multiple full counts to be had in this game. The payoff pitch from Hayes. He takes a look back at second. Time is called, and Tobey will step out. Takes a practice swing. He'll step back in. Gonzalez back on the bag at second. He'll get his lead off. Payoff pitch, swung on, it is grounded to the shortstop. Throw to first in time, 1 away for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Artie Ramirez. Artie Ramirez walked on his last time up. Artie Ramirez with a .712 slugging percentage this season. The first pitch to Ramirez. Ramirez calls time and steps out. First pitch into Artie Ramirez. Swung on and missed, and down in the count 0-1. Hayes taking a long look in. He'll look back at second. The 0-1 offering. And catches a zone, and down in the count 0-2. Artie Ramirez. One away here in the bottom of the fourth, with the A's leading 5-1. The 0-2 offering. Swung on and missed. Artie Ramirez goes down swinging. 2 away now for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Carson Wright. Carson Wright struck out swinging his last time up. Carson Wright with a .394 slugging percentage for the A's this season. First pitch misses up high for ball number 1. Wright will step back in. Hayes looking in and has his sign. Gonzalez with the lead off a second. Second baseman Peliquin trying to get attention. He'll step off. Hayes goes back to work. He's got his sign and comes set. Pitch misses. It rolls away from the catcher Minnick. And it keeps it in front of him, and 2-0 now the count for Carson Wright. Wright taking a few practice swings. He'll step in. Gonzalez leading off of second again. Hayes with his sign. The 2-0 offering misses at the letters for ball number 3. The count for Wright. Gonzalez with a big lead off a second. The 3-0 pitch is hit out to left field, but falls about 4 foot foul. Will go back to the count 3-1. Three and one for Carson Wright. 2 out in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch in and misses. Right on at first after drawing the walk. An error, a strikeout, and a walk now for Carson Wright. O'Sullivan stepping in. He is 1 for 2 on the evening. He flew out his last time up. Brendan O'Sullivan slugging .485 on the season. The first pitch from Hayes catches the outer part of the zone. Strike number 1 for Brendan O'Sullivan. One offering, fouled off and past the press box, will be 0-2. Runners on first and second for the A's. The 0-2 A strikeout looking for Brendan O'Sullivan. That will end the inning for the Dodge City A's. We're headed to the top of the fifth. You've been listening to Dodge City A's baseball. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our triple sponsor, Cargill Meat Solutions. Thank you for your sponsorship and support of Dodge City A's baseball. TJ Ream leading off for the Denver Cougars, takes the first pitch he sees for a strike. Matthew Sandoval can't get to that one. It is hit out into left field, and Ream in safely at second, a stand-up double. That will bring in Cam Huron. Huron 0 for 1, walked on his last time up. Nobody out for the Cougars here in the top of the fifth. The Cougars left them loaded in the top of the fourth. Huron will step out. The first pitch. That one's hit foul down the first base line. Huron down in the count 0-1. 0-1 offering from Pereira. Tyson Pereira now out for his fifth inning of work against the Denver Cougars. Second pitch evens a count at 1 apiece. One pitch is swung on and missed, and you're on down in the count 1-2. Take a step back. One and two pitch misses outside, evens a count at 2 apiece. Pitch sit high in the air. Sandoval giving chase. He's got it. Out number 1 for the Denver Cougars. BJ Ream holds up at second, and that will bring in Will Brossel. Brossel's over 2 in this game. He flew out his last time up. Wind still blowing out here at Cavalier Field. First pitch to Brossel. That one's fouled off and out of play. Down in the count, 0-1. Pereira with something he likes. Comes set. 0-1 offering. Inning catches his zone and gets Brazil down in the count, 0-2. Pitch is fouled off. We'll do the 0-2 over again. Curveball misses on the outer edge. Brings the count to 1-2 for Will Brossel. Pereira with the 1-2 offering. Comes back inside. The ball down in the turf. Evens the count at 2 apiece. One away for the Cougars in the top of the 5th. The A's leading 5-1. Pitch hit in the air. It's headed out into the right center gap. A 2-run home run for Will Brossel. The A's now leading this one 5-3. The only way that the Cougars have been able to score so far in this game has been via the home run. That will bring in number 17, Nick Crandall. Crandall 0 for 1. He grounded out his last time up. One away for the Denver Cougars. First pitch to Crandall misses for ball number 1. Work beginning in the A's bullpen. It is Christian Machado warming up for the Dodge City A's. Second pitch comes in high and tight to Crandall, 2-0. Now the count. We're going to have a mound visit from head coach Chris Woodruff. Break up this mound visit, and Tyson Pereira will stay in the game. We'll head back to work with a 2-0 count to the third baseman, Nick Crandall. Crandall sends that one high in the air. Artie Ramirez tracking. He's got it. 2 away now for the Cougars. That will bring in John Peliquin. Peliquin, the second baseman for the Denver Cougars. He is 0 for 2 in this game. Struck out on a drop third strike his last time up. First pitch to Peliquin. It is popped up. It is staying in play. Cummings has it. That will end the inning for the Cougars. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th. It will be Kyle Morrell, Matthew Sandoval, and Alex Cummings due up when we return. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning for the Dodge City A's, it is Kyle Morrell. Morrell 0 for 1. He was on an error his last time up. Kyle Morrell slugging .479 this season. Will step in to face Andrew Hayes out for his now 5th inning of work. First pitch into Morrell misses outside for ball number 1. Hayes with 85 pitches so far in this game. 48 have been strikes. Second pitch misses outside. 2-0. Tyson Pereira finished the bottom of the 5th with 100 pitches exactly. 60 were strikes. 2-0 offering to Morrell. This is outside. 3-0. Kyle Morrell. The 3-0 offering. Catches the outer part of the zone. 3-1. Swung on and missed, and it is now a full count for Kyle Morrell, the leadoff hitter for the Dodge City A's in the 5th inning. The payoff pitch from Hayes. Swung on, it is fouled off up and over the lights. It is headed out towards the beer garden. We'll do the payoff over again. Hayes with the delivery. Misses inside, and leadoff runner aboard for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Matthew Sandoval. Sandoval is 1 for 1 in this game, singled his last time up. Matthew Sandoval, a .400 slugging percentage on the season. Runner aboard for the A's, nobody out. Sandoval pops that one up. It's headed high into the air. The third baseman Crandall has it about halfway up the third base line. One away for the A's. That will bring in the catcher Alex Cummings. Cummings 1 for 2. He grounded out his last time up. Alex Cummings slugging .373 on the season. The throw back to first. Not in time. One away for the A's. Hayes has his sign and comes set. First pitch to Cummings. It is popped up and out of play. Down in the count, 0-1. The A's have had their leadoff runner aboard in every inning since the first. Throw back to first, again, not in time. The pitcher Hayes seems to be somewhat concerned with Kyle Morrell. The 0-1 delivery. Lined right back at the second baseman Peliquin. Throw to first was in time. They will be a inning-ending double play. We're headed to the top of the 6th. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. this opportunity to thank our double sponsors, Winter Livestock Incorporated, I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, Kelly Hendricks DDS, Western Beverage, Village Square Merchants Association, ITC Great Plains LLC, Kirby Meat Company, Best Water of Southwest Kansas, Danny Thomas, the Victory Electric Cooperative Association Incorporated, and Farm Bureau Wealth Management, and C. Fragon. Thank you for your sponsorship and support of Dodge City A's baseball. The A's make the call to the bullpen, and it is Christian Machado on the mound now for the Dodge City A's. Machado making his 16th appearance overall on the season for the A's. Comes into tonight's contest having pitched 17.1 innings, allowing 18 hits, 24 runs, 23 earned, walked 23, and struck out 26. He has hit 3 and an 11.942 ERA. That is the stat line for Christian Machado as he steps in to face Zeke Minnick leading off for the Denver Cougars. Minnick 1 for 2, singled his last time up and takes the first pitch he sees from Machado for ball number 1. Machado fires in, and that one's fouled off. Evens the count at 1 apiece. One offering from Christian Machado. It's hit. It's headed out into shallow right field. Tyler Tobey drops it. Runner aboard for the Denver Cougars. That will bring in Alex Martinez, runner aboard for the Denver Cougars. First pitch into Martinez. He singled his last time up. 1-0 the count. Pitch misses outside. 2-0. Big swing and a miss for Martinez, and we'll get him to the count at 2-1. Top of the 6th for the Denver Cougars. The A's leading 5-3. Throw to first will not be in time. Right. Keeps it in the infield. Little blooper down the first base line. Carson Wright not able to dig that one out. Actually, Wright not able to hold on to it. Another error. Back-to-back errors have gotten runners aboard for the Denver Cougars here in the 6th. We're going to have a mound visit from Coach Chris Woodruff. will bring in Adam Werchen. First pitch into Werchen. Misses for ball number 1. Runners on first and second for the Denver Cougars. No outs in the top of the 6th. Cummings goes out and has a quick word with the pitcher Machado. We will go back to work. Machado working from the third base side of the rubber. He'll throw in. Werchen shows bunt and pulls back. 2-0 the count now for Werchen. Pitch in for a strike. 2-1 now the count for the batter Adam Werchen. Werchen, the left fielder for the Denver Cougars. He's 0 for 1 in this game, a strikeout and a walk. Pitch misses down in the turf in the opposite batter's box. 3-1 now for Werchen. The 3-1 offering from Machado. This is up high, and that will load the bases. No outs here. In the top of the 6th. Schmay fouls off the first pitch he sees. Down in the count, 0-1. One and two now the count for Gavin Schmay. Schmay goes down swinging. A passed ball will allow Jackson Stahl to score for the Denver Cougars. The A's leading 5-4. And that will bring in TJ Ream. One away for the Cougars. Pitch down low. Runners on second and third now for the Cougars. Ream 2 for 3 in this game. A home run, a strikeout, and a double to his name. He 1-0 offering. Misses outside, 2-0. Three and 0. Now the count to TJ Ream. A 4-pitch walk, and that will load the bases again for the Dodge City A's. We're going to have another mound visit, and the A's will make a pitching change on this one. I believe it will be Angelo Zazzarino coming in to pitch for the Dodge City A's. Zazzarino will take over pitching duties. We'll tell you about his stats when we return. You've been listening to Dodge City A's baseball. Angelo Zazzarino on the mound for the Dodge City A's. Zazzarino making his 9th appearance for the A's, 6.2 innings pitched. 0-1 record overall. 8 hits, 20 runs, 12 earned, walked 15, struck out 10, and hit 3. He has a 16.200 ERA. The first pitch into Huron, a strike. Huron down in the count, 0-1. Pitch misses and evens the count at 1 apiece. Zazzarino last pitched for the Dodge City A's against the Rough Riders back on July the 12th. Pitch called a ball. 2-1 the count now to Huron. At a 1-inning outing for Zazzarino. Struck out 2 in that one. Two and 1 the count for Huron. Zazzarino working from the first base side of the rubber. A big swing and a miss, and that will even the count at 2 apiece. One away for the Cougars, bases loaded in the top of the sixth. The Cougars have already scored one in this inning. That pitch is fouled off, and we'll do the 2-2 over again. Huron will step back in to face Zazarino. Zazarino, the third pitcher for the A's in this game. That pitch hit high. It's headed out into shallow center field. Gonzalez running in. It drops in. The throw home in time. 2 away now for the Denver Cougars. That will bring in Brossel. The first pitch to Brossel is fouled off. Down in the count, 0-1. An athletic play by Roberto Gonzalez in short. Come ranging into that lazy fly ball. Dropped in. The throw home was in time. That pitch by Brossel fouled off. Down in the count, 0-2. Fortune at third. Ream at second. You're on at first for the Denver Cougars with 2 away in the top of the sixth. The A's leading this one 5-4. Swung on and missed, and Brossel will go back to the dugout. Strikeout swinging. That will end the inning for the Cougars. They leave them loaded for the second time this game. We're headed to the bottom of the sixth. It will be Brock Denbo, Roberto Gonzalez, and Tyler Toby due up when we return. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Leading off the bottom of the sixth inning for the A's, it is Brock Denbo. Denbo 0 for 2 in this game. Flew out his last time up. He takes the first pitch he sees and fouls it off straight back. Down in the count, 0-1. Andrew Hayes back on the mound now for his sixth inning of work. Pitch misses outside, evens the count at 1 apiece. Pitch misses outside again, gets Denbo in the count at 2-1. Brock Denbo slugging .211 for the A's this season. Pitch back inside, and 3-1 now for Brock Denbo. The 3-1 offering from Hayes. It is hit high. It's headed out to left field. Urchin tracking it, and he's got it out number 1 for the Dodge City A's. That will return us back to the top of the order with Roberto Gonzalez. And after 4 innings in a row, the leadoff runner is retired for the Dodge City A's. That will start the 4th trip around the batting order for the A's. Gonzalez takes first pitch he sees for ball 1. He is 2 for 3 in this game, singled his last time up. Gonzalez now in the count at 2-0. Roberto Gonzalez he'll foul that one off. 2-1 now the count. Gonzalez with 30 hits on the season, 22 singles, 4 doubles, 2 triples, and 2 home runs. 2-1 offering. Misses outside. 3-1 now for Roberto Gonzalez. One away for the A's in a 5-4 ball game. Pitch sends Gonzalez scooting backwards. He'll toss his bat towards the dugout. A walk for Gonzalez and runner aboard. That will bring in Tyler Tobey for the Dodge City A's. Tobey 0 for 3 in this game, has grounded out 2 of the 3 times he's been at the plate. Tyler Tobey with 25 hits on the season, 19 singles, 4 doubles, 2 triples. Swing and a miss, and Tobey down in the count 0-1. Throw back to first, not in time, and work starting to begin in the bullpen for the Denver Cougars. Oh and 1 for Tyler Tobey. Gonzalez takes off. And another stolen base for Roberto Gonzalez. That will even the count at 1 apiece for Tyler Tobey. One offering. From Andrew Hayes. He comes set. A long look back at second. Throw in, bounces away from the catcher. Gonzalez will go to third on a passed ball. 2-1 now the count for Tyler Tobey. Tobey sends that one. It's headed out to right field. It will drop in for a hit. It's played off the hop. Gonzalez will cruise into home, and Tobey in safely at second with an RBI double. The A's now lead this one 6-4. And that will bring in Artie Ramirez. Artie Ramirez 1 for 2 in this game. He struck out swinging his last time up. He takes the first pitch he sees for strike number 1. Artie Ramirez with 17 hits on the season, 7 singles, 5 doubles, and 5 home runs. The 0-1 offering from Hayes. It is hit out towards right field. It's twisting foul into the Cougars bullpen. Down in the count, 0-2 is Ramirez. Long look back at second. The 0-2 offering fouled off, and we'll do the 0-2 over again. Oh, 2. 1 away for the Dodge City A's. Tyler Tobey now at second. Hayes looking back. The throw in. This is outside of the opposite batter's box. 1-2 now for Artie Ramirez. Ramirez with 17 strikeouts on the season. Artie Ramirez also leads the team with 5 home runs. That pitch hit on the ground. It gets out into left field. Runners on the corners now for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Carson Wright. Carson Wright is 0 for 2. Got on an error, struck out swinging, and then walked on his last time up. Carson Wright, 10 hits on the season, 7 singles and 3 doubles. Takes the first pitch he sees for ball number 1. Pitch misses outside. 2-0 now to Carson Wright. We're going to have a mound visit from the head coach for the Denver Cougars. Andrew Hayes now at 116 pitches in this game. 64 have been strikes. You have to wonder just how far Mark Cirillo plans to let Andrew Hayes go in this game. Mound visit be broken up. We are now headed to back to play. Carson Wright stepping back in, a 2-0 count. Artie Ramirez on first, Tyler Tobey at third. Pitch in to Carson. Catches his zone for strike number 1. One offering from Hayes. It's fouled off and out of play and evens a count at 2 apiece. Hayes looking in and has his sign. Comes set. Misses. Outside, a full count now for Carson Wright. One away for the A's. The payoff pitch from Andrew Hayes. Swung on and missed, and that will send Carson Wright back to the dugout. Strikeout for him, and 2 away now for the A's. That will bring in Brendan O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan struck out looking his last time up. Brendan O'Sullivan, 33 hits on the season, 27 singles, 2 doubles, and 4 home runs. The first pitch to O'Sullivan. In and catches the zone for strike number 1. Coach Woody telling O'Sullivan to settle down. As he walks around, takes a lap away from the batter's box. He'll step back in. Pitch in and misses, will even the count at 1 apiece. The 1-1 offering from Hayes. Misses again, 2-1 now for Hayes. 2 away for the A's in the bottom of the 6th. 3-1 the count now for Brendan O'Sullivan. A's leading 6-4. Hayes fires in and gets a strike over the outer edge of the zone. A full count now for Brendan O'Sullivan. Tyler Tobey at third. Artie Ramirez at first. Hayes has his sign. He comes set. The payoff pitch is fouled off and will do the payoff over again. Three-two offering. It is fouled off again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming for Brendan O'Sullivan. Hayes looks in. He has his sign. He'll come set. The pitch. It is popped up. It's headed out towards first. It will be fielded by Brossel. That will end the inning for the A's. We're headed to the top of the 7th. You've been listening to Dodge City A's baseball. 4-pitch walk, and the leadoff runner aboard for the Denver Cougars. We're in the top of the 7th. The A's leading 6-4. Pitch misses again, up high, 1-0 now for the hitter, John Peliquin. Nick Crandall, the leadoff hitter for the Cougars, on via the walk. That pitch in and hits the strike zone, evens a count at 1 apiece. Angelo Zazzarino now out for his 2nd inning of work for the Dodge City A's. One offering. This is outside, brings a count to 2-1. Two-one pitch misses high. 3-1 now for Zazzarino. Angelo Zazzarino, his longest outing, a 1.2 inning against the Game Day Angels back on July the 2nd. A big swing and a miss, and it's a full count now for Peliquin. Payoff pitch from Zazzarino. In and misses inside. Runners aboard now at 1st and 2nd for the Denver Cougars. That will bring in the catcher, Zeke Minnick. And we're going to have a mound visit from head coach Chris Woodruff. Looks like it is Dylan Weaver warming up in the bullpen for the Dodge City A's. If there is a pitching change, Weaver will be the 4th pitcher of the game for the Dodge City A's this game. Home plate umpire is going to head out and break up this mound visit, and we'll go back to work. No outs. Runners on 1st and 2nd. For the Denver Cougars in the top of the 7th. Minnick steps in. He is 1 for 3. He was on via an error his last time up. The first pitch in. Misses low for ball number 1. Second pitch from Zazzarino. It is hit high and deep. It's headed to left field, but it drops foul. That will even the count at 1 apiece. A long strike number 1 for the catcher Minnick. Pitch misses outside, 2-1 now. This is outside again. 3-1 now for Zeke Minnick. Runners on first and second for the Denver Cougars with no outs. Zazarino working from the first base side of the rubber. He'll step off. Minnick steps out, adjusts his batting gloves. He'll get set. The 3-1 offering from Zazarino swung on. It is fouled. A full count now for the catcher Minnick. We will see the payoff pitch from Zazarino. Payoff pitch fouled off over to the third base coaching box. We'll do it over again. Pitch from Zazarino. This is outside, and that will load the bases once again for the Denver Cougars. That will bring in Alex Martinez. We will put a courtesy runner on in Jackson Stahl for the Denver Cougars. We'll have ourselves another mound visit from Coach Woodruff, and that will end the night for Angelo Zazarino. Officially, Zazarino goes 2/3 of an inning. Dylan Weaver will come in and inherit a bases-loaded situation. So it will now be Dylan Weaver on the mound for the Dodge City A's. Nick Crandall on third, John Peliquin on second, Jackson Stahl on first for the Denver Cougars. The night for Angelo Zazarino is done. He is responsible for the 3 runners on base at this point. Dylan Weaver, making his 14th appearance for the Dodge City A's, comes in having pitched 25.2 innings, a 3-1 record overall, 38 hits, 24 runs, 22 of those earned, has walked 13, but struck out 32 and hit 4. Dylan Weaver has a 7.714 ERA this season. Dylan Weaver making his warm-up pitches for the Dodge City A's. Weaver comes in having pitched his last contest against the Hazlarks on the 19th. A 1.1 inning outing for Weaver. 6 hits, 5 runs, struck out 1 in that one. Dylan Weaver's longest outing on the season so far, 4 innings against the Great Bend Batcats. That came on Monday, June the 6th. Gave up 1 hit, walked 1, and struck out 5 in that inning. We will go back to work. Alex Martinez stepping in for the Denver Cougars. Martinez out to face Dylan Weaver. So Angelo Zazarino leaves having thrown 26 pitches, 12 of those 4 strikes. The first pitch into Martinez misses, rolls away from the catcher Cummings. No advancement allowed. 1-0 the count. Second pitch misses as well. 2-0. Offering from Weaver. Comes in, catches the inner part of the zone for strike one. Swing and a miss, and that will even the count at 2 apiece for Martinez. Bases loaded for the Denver Cougars. The Cougars with 4 runs, 5 hits. They've committed 2 errors and have stranded 9 so far this game. Pitch misses outside a full count for Alex Martinez. Multiple times in this game, the A's pitching staff has found themselves in full count situations. The payoff pitch from Weaver. Called strike over the outer edge of the zone, out number 1, and Martinez goes back to the dugout. That brings in Adam Warchin. Warchin 0 for 1. A strikeout and walked on twice. First pitch to Warchin, in and catches the outer edge of the zone for strike number 1. Adam Warchin, a tendency for strikeouts, has struck out 5 times in the previous series to the Dodge City A's. He fouls that pitch off. Down in the count, 0-2, 1 away for the Denver Cougars. Warchin sends that one back out into pitch was hit back into center field. 2 runs scored, but the force out made at third. Adam Warchin on at first. That will bring in a pinch hitter for the Denver Cougars. Logan Balfans pinch hitting for the Denver Cougars, and he is down in the count 0-2. 2 away for the Cougars, and they have tied the ball game at 6 apiece. A pitch outside, throw to second. They get Warchin stealing, and that will end the inning for the Cougars. We are headed to the bottom of the 7th. It is stretch time in Dodge City. It will be Kyle Morrell, Matthew Sandoval, and Alex Cummings due up when we return. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. the Denver Cougars make the call to the bullpen. Matthew Sapikoff on the mound now. The starting pitcher Hayes leaves the game having pitched 128. So that will bring in Kyle Morrell. Morrell is 0 for 1, walked on his last time up. The first pitch from Sapikoff misses for ball number 1. Second pitch into Morrell, misses for ball number 2. Kyle Morrell with 30 hits on the season, 19 singles, 8 doubles, 1 triple, and 2 home runs. Pitch in and catches a zone for strike 1. Sapikoff, the starting pitcher in the 12-0 loss. Back on Friday, July the 8th, he went 4.1 innings, 9 hits, 8 runs, walked 3, and struck out 4 in that one. 2-2 the count to Kyle Morrell. Sapikoff working from the first base side of the rubber. Throws in, gets Morrell swinging, and he'll go back to the dugout, a strikeout for out number 1. That will bring in Matthew Sandoval. Sandoval 1 for 2 in this game, flew out his last time up. Matthew Sandoval, 26 hits on the season, 19 singles, 4 doubles, 1 triple, and 2 home runs. The first pitch to Matthew Sandoval. Fouled off and out of play. Down in the count, 0-1. Matthew Sandoval steps in. The 0-1 delivery from Sapikoff. This is outside and evens the count at 1 apiece. This game just over 2.5 hours old. We're in the bottom of the 7th, a tie ball game. Pitch misses outside, 2-1 now for Matthew Sandoval. So after the A's take a 5-1 lead, that pitch hit back out into center field. Matthew Sandoval on safely with the single. That brings in Alex Cummings, a catcher. Cummings is 1 for 3 in this game. Hit into a line drive double play his last time up. Alex Cummings with 19 hits on the season, 11 singles, 7 doubles, 1 triple. First pitch to Alex Cummings. Misses up at the letters for ball 1. So after the A's take a 5-1 lead, the Cougars score 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, and 2 in the 7th to make it a 6-6 ball game. That pitch is fouled off and evens the count at 1 apiece. The Dodge City A's with 6 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. They have stranded 8 in this ball game. The final from Colorado, the Rough Riders beat the Fort Collins Foxes 11-7 tonight. Pitch misses outside, rolls away from the catcher Minnick, and that will move Matthew Sandoval over to second. A wild pitch. And they count now 3-1 to Cummings. The 3-1 offering from Sapikoff. He's taken a long look back at Sandoval at second. Cummings sends that one back up the middle. The center fielder drops it. Cummings headed for second. The throw in time. Cummings is thrown out at second. Two away for the Dodge City A's. Chris Woodruff arguing the call from the field base or the field umpire. Woodruff not happy with it, claims that Cummings was able to swim around it. Nonetheless, the A's take a 7-6 lead with two away. First pitch to Brock Denbo in for strike number one. Denbo 0 for 3 in this game. Flew out his last time up. Brock Denbo with 14 hits on the season, 12 singles and 2 doubles. The second pitch catches the outer part of the zone, and Denbo down in the count 0-2. The 0-2 offering from Sapikoff. Misses low for ball number one. A swing and a miss, and that will end the inning for the A's. We're headed to the top of the 8th. A's leading 7-6. You've been listening to Dodge City A's baseball. Take this opportunity to thank our single sponsors, Roger Hedrick, David H. Snap LC, John Wilkerson, Garcia and Antosh, Val Hinton, Jason and Wendy Barnett, and Julie Emmanuel Garcia. Thank you for your sponsorship and support of Dodge City A's baseball. Val fans leads off the top of the 8th for the Denver Cougars and gets on a single. That will bring in TJ Ream. Ream is 2 for 3 in this ball game. Walked on his last time up. Dylan Weaver out on the mound for now his second inning of work. Ream fouls that one off, down in the count 0-1. Pitch again fouled off, headed down the right field line. Down in the count, 0-2 is Ream. Weaver pitched against the Denver Cougars in the 4-3 win on Saturday, July the 9th. A 2-inning outing for Weaver. He struck out 2 in that one. Pitch in and just misses. 1-2 the count to TJ Ream. Pitch misses outside, evens the count at 2 apiece. The A's with 2 games remaining in the regular season after tonight. Both of those against the Liberal BJs. Ball up, back pick down to first. Not in time, a full count now for Ream. The payoff pitch from Weaver. He's got his sign and come set. The pitch in on the inner edge and misses. Runners now at first and second for the Cougars. That will bring in Cam Huron. Huron is 0 for 3 in this game. A fielder's choice his last time up. Huron was on safely. The fielder's choice came in as Gonzalez was ranging on that one and opted to throw home for the force out. Huron swings and misses. Down in the count, 0-1. Home plate umpire asking Huron to get back in. Huron with his back foot on the back part of the batter's box. Takes that pitch for strike number 2. Weaver shaking off a couple of signs. He's got something he likes. The 0-2 offering. It is popped up. Matthew Sandoval giving chase out in left field. He's got it. 1 away for the Cougars. The Cougars now down to their final 5 outs in this ball game. No advancement from the runners on base. That will bring in Will Brossel. Brossel is 1 for 4 in this game. He struck out swinging his last time up. A swing and a miss from Brossel and gets him down in the count 0-1. The A's will face the Liberal BJs in their final home game of the season right here at Cavalier Field tomorrow night. First pitch, 7 p.m. Pitch misses just outside, evens the count at 1 apiece for Brossel. The Denver Cougars will travel to Hayes to take on the Larks tomorrow night. Pitch, that one misses outside, 2-1. Now the count to Will Brossel. Runners on first and second. 1 away in the top of the 8th. Dylan Weaver steps off and steps back on. He'll come set. 2-1 offering from Weaver. Comes in and misses inside, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch was swung on and missed, and Brossel down it, or a full count for Brossel actually. The payoff pitch from Weaver. TJ Ream with a big lead off of first. He's out at the curve. The pitch is fouled off, and we'll do it over again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The delivery swung on and missed, and Brasa will go back to the dugout, his second strikeout of the game. That will bring in Nick Crandall, 2 away for the Denver Cougars. Crandall 0 for 2 in this one, walked on his last time up. 2 walks, a ground out, and a fly out for Nick Crandall in this game. The first pitch, time is called, and Crandall will step out. First pitch from Dylan Weaver, swung on and missed, and he's got Crandall down in the count, 0-1. Weaver's got something he likes. Swung on and missed again, and he's got Crandall in the count, down 0-2. Two offering from Weaver. That one's down. It bounces off the catcher Cummings. The runners will advance to second and third. 1-2 for Nick Crandall. The 1-2 offering. Misses up high, evens a count at 2 apiece. Big swing and a miss. That will end the inning. Crandall goes back to the dugout, down on strike swinging. We are headed to the bottom of the 8th. We're back at the top of the order for the A's. It is Roberto Gonzalez, Tyler Tobey, and Artie Ramirez due up when we return. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Leading off the bottom of the 8th inning for the Dodge City A's, it is Roberto Gonzalez. Gonzalez 2 for 3 in this game. He walked on his last time up. First pitch from Sapikoff outside for ball 1. Roberto Gonzalez with 9 RBIs on the season and has scored 22 runs of his own. Second pitch misses outside as well, 2-0. The A's down to their final what could be 3 outs to try and add some insurance to this game. The third pitch misses. A 4-pitch walk for Roberto Gonzalez, runner aboard for the Dodge City A's. That brings in Tyler Toby. Toby is 1 for 4 in this game. He doubled his last time up. Tyler Toby, 9 RBIs on the season. He has scored 22 runs of his own. 5th straight out of the zone. Tyler Toby takes ball 1. Nobody warming up in the bullpen for the Denver Cougars. Throw back to first. Not in time, and rightfully so, the Denver Cougars should be concerned with the speed on the base paths with Roberto Gonzalez. 1-0 offering from Sapikoff. Pitch is fouled off and evens a count at 1 apiece to Tyler Toby. The Cougars with 6 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They have stranded 11 in this ball game. The Dodge City A's with 7 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors, and they have stranded 8. A throw back to first. Again, not in time, and we'll go back to the batter, Toby. Throw to first again. Throw to first again. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that Matthew Sapikoff has a affinity for throwing back to first. The 1-1 delivery. It's hit high out into left field, and it is over the left field wall, just ahead of the 348 mark. A 2-run home run for Tyler Toby. The A's now leading this one 9-6. First home run of the night for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Artie Ramirez. Ramirez 2 for 3 in this game, singled his last time up. Throw back to first as they thought that Toby might have missed first. They say no. So we will go back to the hitter, Artie Ramirez. Artie Ramirez with 19 RBIs on the season, has scored 9 runs of his own. He is down in the count, 0-1. The second pitch misses inside, evens the count at 1 apiece. Two much-needed insurance runs for the Dodge City A's. Big swing and a miss from Ramirez, and he's down in the count 1-2 now. Ramirez hits that one. It's headed foul off into the darkness into the field to our left. We'll do the 1-2 over again. The A's scored 4 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the sixth, 1 in the seventh, and now 2 in the eighth to take the 9-6 lead. Swing and a miss, and that will send Artie Ramirez back to the dugout, back down on strikes. One away for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Carson Wright. Wright is 0 for 3 in this game. He struck out swinging his last time up. Carson Wright, with 4 RBIs on the season, has scored 8 runs of his own. The first pitch from Sapikoff misses low. 1-0 to Carson Wright. I believe it is Matthew Sandoval warming up in the bullpen for the Dodge City A's. Heck, there were multiple people throwing down there. 2-0 the count to Carson Wright. Pitch comes in, catches the outer edge of the zone. 2-1 now. And 1 the count to Carson Wright after that one misses outside. It's Roberto Gonzalez playing catch with Andrew Ramirez. Michael Widener playing catch with Angelo Zazzarino. That pitch is sent back out into center field, and a odd bounce to the right, and that will put Carson Wright aboard. The A's will send a pinch runner out, and it will be Michael Widener running for Carson Wright. Brendan O'Sullivan now at bat for the Dodge City A's. O'Sullivan 1 for 4 in this game. He flew out his last time up. Sullivan twist, takes the first pitch he sees for ball number 1. Brendan O'Sullivan has 25 RBIs on the season and has scored 23 runs of his own. The 1-0 offering misses outside. 2-0 now the count to O'Sullivan. Michael Widener, the pinch runner, on first for the Dodge City A's. 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th. O'Sullivan fouls that one off, and now in the count at 2-1. Matthew Sapikoff with 38 pitches so far in this game. 19 have been strikes. The 2-1 offering from Sapikoff after he takes a long look at first. He'll throw back to first, but not in time. There will be some defensive changes for the A's coming up in the top of the ninth. Pitch down low in the turf, and a 3-1 count now for O'Sullivan. This game just now over 3 hours old. That pitch is hit down the third base line. It is rolling to the wall. O'Sullivan in safely at second. There will not be a throw home, and the A's extend their lead 10-6. A stand-up RBI double for Brendan O'Sullivan with one away, and that will bring in Kyle Morrell. Morrell 0 for 2 in this game. He struck out swinging his last time up. Kyle Morrell, 25 RBIs on the season, has scored 21 runs of his own. The first pitch into Morrell misses inside and low for ball number 1. Sapikoff looks back at second. Pitch into Morrell, swung on and missed, and evens the count at 1 apiece. Pitch misses inside, and now 2-1 for Kyle Morrell. Three and one now to Morrell. Pitch misses outside, and runner aboard now. Runners at first and second for the A's, still 1 out, and that will bring in Matthew Sandoval. Sandoval is 2 for 3 in this game. He singled his last time up. Matthew Sandoval, with 13 RBIs on the season, has scored 27 runs of his own. First pitch to Sandoval misses outside. 1-0. We're going to have a quick visit between the catcher Minnick and pitcher Sapikoff. Sandoval, the 7th batter to come to the plate so far this inning for the Dodge City A's. Sandoval will foul that one off. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Pitch from Sapikoff misses outside. 2-1 the count for Matthew Sandoval. The A's working on their 5th trip around the batting order, and Sandoval takes a swing and a miss that evens the count at 2 apiece. Two offering from Sapikoff. This is outside a full count. Now to Matthew Sandoval. Brendan O'Sullivan at second. Kyle Morrell at first. The payoff pitch from Sapikoff. It misses low, and that will load the bases for the Dodge City A's. Nobody in the bullpen for the Denver Cougars. That will bring in the catcher, Alex Cummings. Cummings 2 for 4 in this game. He singled his last time up. Alex Cummings with 15 RBIs on the season has scored 7 runs of his own. Cummings sends that one on the ground. It's headed out to left field. Morrell rounding third. He's headed home. 2 runs will score. An RBI single for the catcher, Alex Cummings. Jacob Klinowski will head out to first to be the courtesy runner for the Dodge City A's. The A's extend their lead 12-6. That will bring up a mound visit from the head coach for the Denver Cougars. Matthew Sandoval on second for the Dodge City A's. And Jacob Klinowski, the courtesy runner, on first now for the A's. The mound visit is done, and we'll go back to work. Brock Denbo, the 9th batter of the inning, to come to the plate for the Dodge City A's. Denbo 0 for 4 in this game. He struck out swinging his last time up. He'll take the first pitch he sees and fouls it off for strike number 1. Denbo with 8 RBIs on the season has scored 13 runs of his own. The 0-1 offering from Sapikoff fouled off, and down in the count 0-2 is Denbo. You have to imagine that we will be seeing a final from Hayes here before too long. Pitch fouled off again. 3 straight foul balls for Brock Denbo. We'll go back to the 0-2 delivery. The A's leading this one now 12-6 after scoring 5 here in the bottom of the 8th. Pitch is fouled off again, and we'll repeat the 0-2. One away for the A's. The lone out in this game, in this inning, came on a strikeout to Artie Ramirez. That will be a strikeout for Brock Denbo. Now 2 away for the A's. We're headed back to the top of the order again. Roberto Gonzalez led off the inning. He will step back in. Gonzalez now 2 for 3 in this game. Gonzalez led off the inning with a walk. With only 1 out, the A's scored 3 and have 2 runners on. Now 2 away for the A's. Gonzalez sends that one foul over towards the beer garden, down in the count 0-1. Roberto Gonzalez steps in. He has made 64 at-bats this season for the Dodge City A's on 76 plate appearances. Gonzalez fouls that one off as well, down in the count 0-2. Matthew Sandoval at second. Klinovsky at first. 2 away. 0-2 the count to Roberto Gonzalez. The 0-2 delivery. It is hit out into left field. Sandoval rounding third. Klinovsky over to third. He is in safely. And Gonzalez will take second on the throw. An RBI single for Roberto Gonzalez. Roberto Gonzalez will advance to second on the throw. And that will bring in Tyler Tobey. The A's leading 13-6 with 2 away. First pitch to Tobey misses for ball number 1. Tyler Tobey is 2 for 5 in this ball game. The A's making their now 6th trip around the batting order in this game. Tyler Tobey hit the home run that started the scoring in this inning. Tobey sends one high and deep. It's headed out into left center field. It will be caught by the left fielder Warchin just ahead of the warning track. That will end the inning for the A's. We're headed to the top of the ninth. The A's leading 13-6. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. A host of defensive changes for the Dodge City A's. Matthew Sandoval now on the mound. Artie Ramirez moves to first. Andrew Ramirez now on third. Michael Widener at left for the Dodge City A's. 1-2 the count as John Peliquin leads off the top of the ninth. He will get on to lead off the top of the ninth for the Denver Cougars. The Cougars trailing 13-6. That will bring in the catcher, Zeke Minnick. Minnick 1 for 3 in this game. Walked on his last time up. Minnick hits out into center field. Roberto Gonzalez tracking it. Out number 1 for the Denver Cougars. Some lightning occurring out in the distance to the north. Storms passing through central Kansas. That will bring in Alex Martinez. He takes the first pitch he sees for strike number 1. Big swing and a miss, and Martinez down in the count 0-2. Matthew Sandoval making his 7th appearance for the Dodge City A's. Comes into tonight 11.1 innings pitched, and he will send Martinez back to the dugout. He goes down on strikes, 2 away for the Denver Cougars. That will bring in Adam Warchin. Warchin is 1 for 2 in this game. Matthew Sandoval last pitched against the Fort Collins Foxes on July the 18th, a 3-inning outing. Warchin fouls off the first pitch he sees. Overall on the season, Matthew Sandoval an 0-1 record, 15 hits, 7 runs, 4 of those earned. Has walked 4, struck out 9, and hit 1 batter. An overall ERA of 3.176. 1-1 the count now to Adam Warchin, and the Denver Cougars down to their final out in this ball game. Warchin swings and misses. He's down in the count 1-2. Pitch misses, evens a count at 2 apiece. The 2-2 delivery, a curveball that misses inside, and a full count now to Adam Warchin. Peliquin takes off. Warchin fouls that off the payoff pitch and will do it over again. Peliquin, unlike other runners, does not go all the way back to the bag. He keeps his lead off of first base. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning for the Denver Cougars, and that will be the ball game. The A's take this one 13-6. We're going to step aside for a few minutes. We'll be back with you for the wrap-up. Please remember that the A's will be back in action tomorrow night. They will host the Liberal BJs right here at Cavalier Field. The BJs and the A's at 7 p.m. We'll be back in just a few moments with the final game wrap-up. Here it is, your final game numbers. Dylan Weaver with the win tonight. Matthew Sapikoff takes the loss for the Denver Cougars. The Denver Cougars, they score 6 runs on 8 hits, commit 2 errors, and strand 12. The Dodge City A's, 13 runs on 15 hits. They commit 2 errors and strand 10. The A's improve to 18 and 17 overall on the season, 15 and 11 overall in league play. The Denver Cougars will fall to 15 and 17 in overall on the season, and they will fall to 10 and 16 in league play. That has been a wrap-up from Cavalier Field. The A's win it 13-6. They will be back in action with the final home game tomorrow night. It will be host family recognition. The A's host the Liberal BJs. First pitch, 7 p.m. We hope to see you right here at Cavalier Field. I am Justin Hergert, alongside Ben Smedshammer, saying so long and good night. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball.